Hey everyone, welcome back to Dino Boy Gaming, and here we have Transformers Legacy Bulkhead. Now, this figure is one of my first, Legacy figures. And, the reason why it's in a retro review is because this is broken. He's missing his tire. I remember I used to try to pull his wheels off to make it seem like, he was driving down the road and hit a Decepticon mine, like a Decepticon land mine. Like you hit like a weapon designed by Megatron or Starscream or any other character from TF Prime, to grip his tires and pull them off. Which that breakdown figure, I want that breakdown figure so bad. I want it so bad. Even though they could have made that better. The breakdown figure is god awful. I love it as a character. But dear goodness, they never even got the vehicle design right. Because Breakdown was like a SWAT truck, if I remember correctly. He wasn't built like Bulkhead, like this, in the show. So I don't know why they would have given him that. There was no one else named Breakdown in Transformers that has a vehicle mode similar to his. Unless they made Breakdowns look like bulkheads because of Silas. Of Break Silas. Basically, Breakdown and Silas. Basically, a human Transformer hybrid, essentially. That's what I'm saying. Which, if they make Breakdown, what they did, they need to make that figure next. Yes, I know. All you might think, why would they make that? That's dark and scary and horrific. Well, since they've got the Breakdown mold, they can make it where one of Breakdown's eyes are removed or cut open. But they can also have I'm going to spoil the transformation. They can have inside, Silas's body can be right here, strung up, and it's like an extra little transformation piece of kibble in there that you have to pull up. And when you pull it up, it'd basically be this, but with a new piece of engineering in it. That way, they don't have to make Silas like a giant clump that kind of fills in with his legs dangling here, which that would actually look like a TMNT villain, actually. It looked like the Rat King if it were like that. But some little details like that would be nice. If they do Silas Breakdown, I'm not saying they have to do Silas Breakdown. Now you may ask, why am I saying Silas Breakdown? Well, there's this character named there's this character in Transformers Prime named Silas, who's hunting. He's basically like the human version of Lockdown from Transformers Age of Extinction. It's like if Lockdown basically became a human. Basically. In a way, it's like Lockdown became a human and was hunting Transformers by zapping them into submission. Which, really, that wouldn't really do nothing. Because their alloys would just generate more energy, would just overload and die. In G1, their bodies would just overload and die from that. Because that's how it works in the games. I play Transformers games, so I know. If you shoot a Transformer with too much electrical power, they will explode. They would go kablooey. But anyway, I do want to see a new mold of this bulkhead. Really, I do. I really do. Like, except one where this is not like this. These are more rounded, more turned up. Except there's a little shield back here. This little shield piece back here is more rounded at the top and comes up. Because once you stick this on his arm, yeah. Like giving it that like Gatling gun turret thing. But there are, I could go on about how many characters I want in Legacy for ages. And also, I find it funny that with that breakdown figure, he doesn't come with his little missile launcher. Like, it's funny that they gave Bulkhead this, but they didn't give Breakdown his little missile launcher thing. Whatever it is. Or whatever it's called. Anyway, Bulkhead's arm can go up that far and down that far, can go all the way around, can go up, can go out. His wrists, he's got wrist rotation, upper bicep. That's a double bicep, actually. That's more for transformation. His head is on a ball joint. Mine is really loose, so whenever I move him around, sometimes, whenever I move him around, his freaking head will move sometimes. It doesn't now, because it's been in here for about 4.5 days. His legs can kick about that far and go back about that far. They can go back further if you move the back kibble out of the way. They can a knee bend, a toe, and then a toe bend. That's more for transformation. Ankle pivot. Second verse, same as the first. Back that forward that far, back that far, knee bend, toe pivot, but that's more for transformation. Sorry if you can't see him in the first minute here. It's because I keep looking up at the figure, like, okay, I'll say this. The reason why I keep moving the figure up is because I'm looking at the figure IRL, thinking there's a giant, like, screen camera in front of me. When in reality, that's a pain in the butt to deal with. So I'm sorry if I move him off screen. I don't mean to. It just happens. His other arm can go up about that far. Knee bend, elbow bend, wrist rotation. Out that far, done. But here is his detail. Nice little details. He's got the winch on him and everything. Nice little panel details. But the only reason why I have such trouble is if I were to move this camera right now, Because I wish I had a longer stand for my phone, man. I wish I had a longer stand. Ooh. I hope to get one eventually, one that's basically the same stand but extended. Well, actually, hold up. That should be better. Yes, my stand can shift up, but the only reason why I don't shift my stand up, is because it has a 50-50 shot of falling, and that really annoys me. Really annoys me. It has a 50-50 shot of falling into my lap. So I'm actually gonna hold up. Okay, that should be a bit better. I'm gonna try not to bonk my stand. But that's it for articulation. Now on to accessories. Here is his gun. If you have other weapons, you can plug these in. Actually, I have these in here, actually. So if you wanted to give it hand missiles, either this is for something, these holes are for something else. I'm going to assume that I'm guessing rock lords were planned from the start, because this actually kind of looks like a rock. Whoops, sorry. Sometimes I don't know where my camera is. My brain moves it up, thinking my camera's up there when it's not. But if you look, it's got these little things. I think rock lords were planned from the start. Either that, or this was meant to have like little extensions, little things. They wanted to make him hold it like an actual like thing like that, like make it a part of his arm. I think they were gonna make it where it had things like that. Actually, I wonder how that looks, to be honest. I've never actually put Blitzwing's Blitzwing's little thing on bulkhead before. Oh my gosh. Ha! It kind of looks like the gun from TF Prime. That kind of works. That kind of works. Kinda. That kind of works. Give big old mincing meat. Clobber, clobber. Ground clobber. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway. Here is his wrecking ball. These can be stored. This can be stored up here. So you can store them there. You can also take the back of the figure. I'm gonna try not to bonk my stand, because if my phone falls, it will anger me. Y'all have not seen me mad on camera before. I used to get like that in my older videos, but now I don't. I don't do that anymore. Well, I don't have a reason to, so there's that, I guess. Because it's not painful to watch for me. But if you want to do that, you can. If you want to do that. Anyway, now it's time for transformation. So, what you're going to do with this version of Bulkhead, similarly to the first edition Transformers Prime one, similarly, kinda, not really, is you're going to, first of all, flip the feet down. If my phone falls at any point in this recording, at any point in this video, I will lose my mind. I say recording. Oops. In this video, I will lose my mind. On camera. And then you take the arms, fold them down. Then you take the head, plug that down. Take this black piece right there, fold that up so you hear a click, and just leave it. Now, this is the most frustrating bit out of them all. I have to like use the strut in there. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this arm and this black piece, fold that back, put the arm up like this. Fold the other arm up like so until you hear that click. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, you're gonna take the back, you're gonna well, first of all, you're gonna take the back wheels and then do that first. What am I doing? Then you're gonna take the legs and then you're gonna fold. You're gonna see that's all. You saw what I was doing there. You saw what I was doing there. That's what I'm talking about. See, when I'm so focused on back here, when I'm looking from back here, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the toy. At the toy I'm transforming. And then you plug that in there, just like so. That took longer than I thought it would. Then you lift that up. You take the wrecking ball, and there are these two little pegs right here. They can go in either one if you don't want this to fit. But you just plug that in there. And then this one. And then this goes right there. Or if you want to do it like that, you can. But that just makes it too difficult. Besides, this thing's grip is not very good anymore. Mainly because I've been having it rot on a shelf for over the past few years. Yeah. See what I mean? If you don't want it to fit, I did it the wrong way. Oops. And there you go. Bulkhead transformed up into his armored truck mode. Now, see all the detail on there? Here's a comparison between Bulkhead and Bumblebee. I have my Transformers Bumblebee, my Transformers animated Bumblebee from Legacy United in my backpack. And no, I will not be going in, stopping the recording just to go get it. I will not be doing that. Nope. Because it's not a fair comparison. Here is bulkhead. Oh Lord. Here is bulkhead with Transformers, Earth Wars, Megatron. Random Iron Man glove. Yeah, I actually own these, by the way. These are actually mine, yes. I have roleplay items. Don't judge me. Please. No one in the comments judge me for that. I'm kidding. I don't really care. And here is bulkhead next to this Imaginext truck thing. Yeah, just an overall great figure. I got this on... This is actually the first version. The first one that ever was released. But, hear me out. This figure was what I got the day Legacy first released. That's why it's not so in very good shape. Because after a while... See how it's missing a wheel? If it's with me, I'm doing, playing with this thing and all, it's just not going to stay together. It's just going to lose parts. Yeah. That's basically what happened with this thing. Is I was being too, well, how do I say it? Too overconfident in myself, and I broke it. Yeah. Happened to the best of us. Almost happened to this thing as well. Almost, not really. Because this thing's tires I've tried putting on bulkhead. I've been trying to find replacement tires. Please, somebody, if you guys know anything, if there's any way that you guys can find, either on eBay, on anywhere, for replacement tires for this figure, I will be forever in your debt. Good Lord. Because I've been trying to find a replacement tire for this. And I can't replace this figure. I've had it so long, I can't replace it. Yeah. That's just the thing. I've had it so long, I can't replace it. I know I keep slamming it on the desk like... But it's true. Like, I don't know what to do with it anymore. Because I can't... I mean, it rolls, kinda. It rolls, sorta. Only for a minute before it's... Because it's dragging on the ground. It rolls like a rolling thing should, but... I can only make it roll, like, do that. I can only make it do that. I can only make it do... this. Because I can't have all four wheels touching the ground. Because it's missing one. So it's got basically 5, 4, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe for more. I will be getting my Galvatron video out sometime later today. Don't know when. But I will see you in my next video. Peace.